Hey everyone, welcome back to our penetration testing project series. In this video, we are going to learn how to install Active Directory on our Windows Server 2022. In the previous video, we already built our home lab. In that video, we have installed the Kali Linux and the Windows Server 2022 on VMware Workstation Pro. Okay, so now we'll see how to install Active Directory step by step. And basically it's a very simple process, like it only takes about 10 minutes. So let's get started. First, we have to search the server manager. And as you guys can see, we have server manager here. So let me hit enter. Let me close this. And you have to click on this manage tab. Click on add roles and features. And we have to click on this next. So we have to select the installation type. We have two types, like role-based or feature-based installation, and second one is this remote desktop services installation. So we are going to go with the role-based or feature-based installation. Basically, this option lets you install individual server roles like Active Directory, domain services, DNS, DHCP. So we are going to use this particular option. And the second option, that is remote desktop services installation, it will allow like multiple users to connect to virtual desktop or remote apps hosted on servers. So if you have that kind of goal, like if you have a need to install roles like RD session host, RD connection broker, or RD licensing, then you guys can go ahead with this particular option. Okay, but the first one is most common choice. Okay, so we are gonna go with that option. Let's click on next. So now we have to select a server or a virtual hard disk on which to install roles and features. So we are going to select the first option, that is select a server from the server pool, because it is used to install role features directly on a running server, so it can start working right away. Okay, and the second option, that is virtual hard disk, like select a virtual hard disk. It is used to pre-install roles on an offline virtual hard disk or VHD, so you can deploy it later as a ready to go virtual machine. Okay, but we are going to go with the first option. So let me click on next, and here we have to select the roles. Okay, and we are interested in the Active Directory domain services. Select it, and you have to click on this add features. Yes, we have selected that. And I'm also interested in the Active Directory lightweight directory services, that is LDAP. Okay, click on that and click on add features. I'm going to select the DNS server as well. Add feature. Okay, so the DNS server is there. Now let's click on next. Okay, so group policy management is already selected, and Microsoft Defender antivirus is already selected. Remote server administration tools, yes, obviously we'll need that. Okay, now let's click on next. Oh yes, click on next. Click on next. Okay, yes, click on next. Again, click on next. So these are the roles and features we are installing, right? Let's click on install. It will take a couple of minutes. Now this installation is completed, as you guys can see, 100%, right? Now we have to click on this link, that is promote this server to a domain controller. Okay, it's a very important step, so let's click on it. So now we have to select the deployment operation. We have a first option, that is add a domain controller to an existing domain, but we don't have an existing domain, right? Basically, it will make a new server act as a domain controller for a domain that already exists, but we don't have, right? Second option is add a new domain to an existing forest. That means you are creating a new child domain or a tree domain within your existing forest. And what do I mean by forest? Basically, forest is a top level container in Active Directory. Okay, it is a collection of one or more domains that share the same schema, like rules or objects, users, groups, and computers. Okay. Third option is add a new forest. That means we are creating a completely new Active Directory environment. the first domain controller in a forest. Okay, so let me click on the third option, and we have to write the root domain name, and our domain name will be darkshadow.local. Okay, because it's our virtual machine, right? So we are going to go with dark shadow local. Let's hit enter. Now type the directory services restore mode, that is DSRM password, and you have to write a very secure password here. Okay. Okay. Now let's click on next. So basically this option, that is create DNS delegation, is not relevant for now because we are creating a new forest root domain, right? So there is no parent domain yet. So there is nothing to delegate from, right? So let's click on next. The NetBIOS domain name will automatically pop up. So let's wait. Oh yeah, it's dark shadow. Let's click on next. Okay, so the database folder will be this. Log file folder and the system volume folder, like it's a shared folder on the domain controller in Active Directory. Okay, now let's click on next and review your selection, configure the server. Okay, darkshadow.local. This is the new domain name that we are creating. This is the NetBIOS name, and the forest functionality level is Windows Server 2016. Okay, obviously we are using the free version, so what do we expect? Now yes, I'm happy with this. Make sure that you remember the password, guys. Okay, let's click on next, and now it is verifying the prerequisite for the domain controller. And if you click install, the server automatically reboot at the end of the promotion operation. Okay. Okay, all prerequisite checks passed successfully. Click install to begin installation. So let's click on install. And this process will take some time, guys. Now it is restarting, like the stopping services, restarting. Now it is applying computer settings. Okay, now dark shadow is there, like dark shadow is the administrator. Okay. Okay, yeah. And now let me close this. And now let's search. Okay, you guys can see Windows Administrator tools. Okay, now let's search Active Directory, and you guys can see the Active Directory domains and trust is there. Okay, so click on that, and yes, our Active Directory is installed. This is our darkshadow.local. Will be our domain name. Alright, so that's how you guys can install Active Directory on Windows Server 2022. In the next video, we'll create our organizational units, that is OUs, just like a real companies do. Okay, and I'll share some helpful notes as well. And if you have any questions like regarding the installation steps and our home lab building, like if you have any question, please feel free to leave them in the comments and I'll be happy to help you out. And that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care and keep learning. Bye bye.